So at this time, there's no indication that the kidney transplant had any influence on his death.
Doctors say they don't believe the man who received the world's first pig kidney transplant died because of the transplanted organ. Boston's Massachusetts General Hospital announced 62-year-old Rick Slayman's death a few days ago.
There's so many unknowns.
Dr. Leonardo Riella heads kidney transplants there.
We saw him in clinic on the day that he ended up passing, and so we had evidence of that his blood tests and urine tests showed that the kidney was working well.
Slayman had end-stage renal disease. His kidney transplant came from a pig that had been genetically edited, a procedure that was celebrated as a milestone to offer up more readily available organs to patients.
Kidney was functioning well. It was making urine.
Dr. Mike Curtis is the CEO of eGenesis, the startup which provided Slayman's pig kidney.
He was a relatively complicated patient, right? He had a reasonable cardiovascular risk. He had metabolic disease, type 2 diabetes, hypertension, hyperlipidemia. So the simple, hypothesis is there something from cardiovascular disease that could be playing into his loss of life? I think that's the simplest hypothesis and something that the teams are exploring.
More than 100,000 people in the U.S. are waiting for an organ transplant, with kidneys in the greatest demand. That's according to a data tracker maintained by the United Network for Organ Sharing. In a statement, Slayman's family said they took comfort knowing that he had inspired so many people.
I think the best way we can honor Mr. Slayman's legacy is to learn from this experiment, learn from this procedure, and inform what we do next. I think the worst thing we can do is become too conservative and stop.